mean, it's great. I mean, you're living the dream, right? All of us. We're all love being here. It's great seeing the guys that I haven't seen in a long time, getting to work out in. It's awesome, right? And it's great being back in Madison.
You post summer day one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with how I did today. I mean, you can always improve, but I'm happy with it, and I'm looking forward to the next step.
So how do you get back in Madison? Where have you been training?
I've been in Fort Myers, Florida, training at X3 Performance with Jordan Llewellyn and LB and Nate O'Neill.
How helpful has that been to kind of be able to concentrate exclusively on training?
Oh, it's been great, right? Been able to get away from everything and just train, become the best football player you can be. I mean, it's definitely something different, but it's something that I definitely enjoyed.
Any visits planned? Yeah.
Oh, not yet.
37.5-inch vertical, is that
Yes, sir.
what you're hoping for?
Yeah, it was a good number.
Is that the best you've done?
Yeah.
What have you been told is realistic? What are you expecting to happen?
I mean, I'm not thinking too far ahead, honestly. I'm just taking it step by step. I'm hoping someone takes a shot with me.
What have you heard from teams in terms of like your position? You've seen people talk about end inside defensive line.
I've actually heard a wide variety of things based on where I can play. I can bump inside. You saw me here. I was doing a lot of different techniques here. My main position here was a 4-eye. But they bumped me down to a 3, to a 2-eye a little bit, even down to a 0. Then they also bumped me out to a 5. And I think I think my versatility is an asset that teams can see, and I hope that they can see that from me.
What did you think the numbers that Leo put up?
Leo's a baller, right? He doesn't surprise me one bit. He knows what he's doing. He trains well. He works hard. He deserves every number he gets, including the number that's going to be on that signing bonus form.
When did y'all kind of see that he was capable of being this kind of prospect? I mean, he wasn't a highly...
I mean, as soon as he got here, we knew. You just look at him. Just look at him. You saw him run the 40. Well, no, you didn't, but you saw him do stuff. I mean, it's pretty easy to see. I can't believe he wasn't a high recruit.
How was your experience with the East West Shrine Bowl?
It was good. I was able to get my practices done there. Unfortunately, I couldn't play due to a minor injury, but I'm feeling good 100% now, and it was a great time while I was there.
How did they utilize you in terms of before you were injured? In terms of how they utilized you, how different was it compared to what you're doing here?
So it was a little bit of a different scheme. They had me from down to a 2-eye or a 3 all the way out to a 6 technique over the tight end, or a 7. So I was playing a little bit outside a little bit more, just because of what was needed out of necessity. We had a lot of bigger guys, and I happened to be one of the more smaller defensive end tackle players, and I was able to translate out to that position pretty well.
How are you handling the mentality of this? I mean, this is it's such a daunting process to think about. This could be the next step in your career.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been awesome, right? At the end of the day, you just got to stay in the moment, right? I mean, like I said, I'm living the dream right now. I'm doing everything I can to become the best athlete, best player, best person, smartest guy I can be. And it's been awesome just working on it every single day.
Matt, what young defensive ends that are still on the roster, people maybe haven't had a chance to see a ton of, stood out to you last season that you think can have a bigger shot this season?
I mean, there's a lot of guys in that D-line room that are pretty good at playing ball. I mean, you look at Rodas, a guy who's an athlete, who's almost changed his body a little bit to be a stronger, more athletic player while he's out there. It's very impressive. You look at James, he's putting up huge numbers in the weight room, right? He's been going crazy. I come back and I hear James is going crazy in the weight room. And then, of course, there's the tree, who's just insane. The giant human being, a force while he's on the field at the defensive end position. And I mean, Keanu's not a young guy anymore, but he's a hell of a player.
Any of your D-backs or secondary guys here surprise you? Saw some fast numbers and high jumps from them?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. These guys are the best there are in the country, right? No doubt in my mind.
Did you think Leo would hit a higher number on the bench?
I've seen him hit a higher number on the bench. So I mean, he dropped some weight, right? He wanted to be right at 250, and I understand. And he was really fast. It's tough to be that fast while benching that much. I would have almost said it was impossible to be that fast while benching that much, but he apparently can do it. So, yeah.
Matt, you mentioned the versatility of being an asset for you. Do you have a spot where you're most comfortable, or you feel like you've just had the most experience at?
I mean, I've had the most experience in a 4-eye.
Okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's where I think I put some of my best film in a 4-eye. But I mean, I think I'm versatile in that I've made plays from a 3. I've made plays on an edge. So.
You're looking forward to gaining a bunch of weight if somebody puts you inside?
Yeah, I mean, I'd feel comfortable at 300 pounds. So.
Say, kind of off the beat here, but what's your favorite Jim Leonard story? Do you have a favorite Jim Leonard story at all?
Ooh, I don't know if I have a favorite Jim Leonard story. I've heard there's a lot of them. Right? He's a good coach. He knows what he's doing. He's a smart guy. I don't know if I got a specific story though.